Hi, everybody. It's me, Mike Lesser, Artistic Director of the Playground Experiment, and I'm here with the amazing Kit Goldstein Grant. Hi, Kit. How you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you, Mike, today?
I'm amazing.
Awesome.
We're here to talk about our next Teaching Artist workshop, which we're calling Musical Theater 102, Putting It Together, because Kit is putting it together for us. This is the second workshop that Kit has done for us. The last one was specifically on lyric writing, but we wanted to touch base with all of you who are like, well, what is this thing that we're going to get to? And for those of you that are new to the playground, who is this Kit Goldstein Grant and why is she giving us knowledge? And so that's kind of what we're going to do. It's going to be a short video because we don't want to take up too much of your time. But hey, Kit, tell us who you are. No, we are so happy to have you. It's so great to see you.
Yeah. So wait, did you say tell us who you are? I'll tell you who I am.
I said so great to see you, but you could tell us who you are.
Okay. Well, I'll just say so great to see you back then. So great to see you and to see all you out there on the video.
So for those of you that are new to our Artist Teaching Artist program, Artist Teaching Artist is where we scoop up amazing talent from within the PGE world who are really talented at certain specific things, and we say, hey, would you do a 3-hour workshop on that specific thing? Kit has written 2-3 musicals that have been gone through our process already. Is it 2 or 3? Or 80 or 40?
I think it's 2 that have gone sort of all the way through the process, and more that have gone through volumes and little bits and pieces here and there. But yeah, 2 that have gone through the full process. Yeah.
Awesome. So we thought, what a great way of giving more knowledge than having more information from Kit. So to Kit, tell us what's the latest thing you've been working on, just to give people a sense of what's going on with you.
Oh my gosh. Well, I was just I guess my big project coming up is that I'm working on a podcast musical with NPR, and it's been announced already a while ago, but then Delta and Omicron held it up, but now we are like zooming right ahead. So that should be happening in, well, I guess I'm not sure if I'm allowed to say yet when it's happening exactly, but it should be happening soon. Yes. And so there should be a live taping of it in New York City, and then it'll go out as a podcast as well. So that's going to be pretty cool. So that's my big project at the moment. Yeah.
As well as you're teaching everywhere, and
I'm teaching everywhere. I'm a teaching artist with my own company, Paper Kite Arts. You can come take classes with me, pretty please. And that's for adults usually. And then I also teach in New York City public schools and some New Jersey schools with several different organizations, and work with kids on writing songs, musicals, plays, all that good stuff.
Awesome. Yeah. That's amazing. So what is this Putting It Together 102 that people are going to get in this 3 hours? What's the knowledge you're going to drop?
Yeah, so this is especially good if you are a playwright and you've been interested in writing musicals or in learning the lingo of musicals, or if you've attempted a musical and felt a little bit lost and thought like, I know I'm missing some of the key aspects of what goes into a musical, or maybe you were like, yeah, sort of puzzling over that all. We'll be talking about some of the big things that we talk about in musical theater, for like libretto specifically, of some of the aspects of characters that are different from plays, or sometimes these things aren't different so much as enhanced for musicals. Some of the rules, I'm going to call it in quotation marks because there are no rules, but
exactly.
some of the things that we musical writers talk about as perhaps guidelines is a good word, perhaps guidelines for writing musicals after the models that have been successful in the past, of course. And we're also going to talk about, it'll be good in terms of vocabulary. If you haven't done a lot of musical writing before, you'll be learning some of the vocabulary that musical writers use, especially if you are, going to be collaborating. As I said, if you're a playwright already, but if you're going to be collaborating with musicians who are used to writing musicals, or a lyricist or composer, this is really helpful, just like common lingo to have. And then we'll be looking at sort of the placement of songs in musicals, the different types of songs and the placements of those songs. So the sort of ones that you know, has specific placements typically within musicals, and ones that are just different kinds of songs that occur in musicals. Again, very helpful for learning the lingo and for thinking about how the musical is progressing, like how the musical is progressing through the songs is really helpful for that. Then we'll also be doing a little bit of lyric writing in class. We'll be doing a
awesome.
fun exercise where we do a little lyric writing ourselves, and we'll be learning some of the sort of primary, again, rules, guidelines.
Back to the
Some of the
quotes.
primary guidelines here of lyric writing for musical theater, the traditional rules, I'll say it that way, the traditional rules of writing lyrics for musical theater, and also a little bit about writing the music for musical as well, although I'm expecting we'll have more librettists and lyricists in the crowd, so we're going to be gearing it more toward librettists and lyricists, but we are definitely happy to talk about music a little, and I should say I'm a librettist, lyricist, and composer. So I work both by myself, and I also collaborate with people on different projects. So I can talk a little bit about collaboration too, which I didn't think of. So I'm going to write that down, but people always ask about it. About collaboration, finding a good collaborator is always a question in these kinds of classes. So we can talk a little about that. And if people are interested, I will also, you know what, I'm just going to say we're going to include this. Forget if people are interested, because how would I know till we get there? I'm going to plan on it. We're going to do a little bit of a look at sort of musical theater development process.
Amazing.
Which, you know, is similar to play, but also has some things that you might want to know that are a little different, such as singing some songs.
I love it. So this seems pretty jam-packed for 3 hours on March 25th from 7 o'clock to 10 o'clock. That was for you guys out there, from March 25th, 7 o'clock to 10 o'clock. See how I slid that in there? So what we want, which would be the second song of the musical, which is the I Want song, am I right? So we want you guys to RSVP for this amazing, and we would sing about it, but we haven't written the song yet because we haven't taken the class yet. So join us on.
Oh wait, that was really dark. Sorry, hold on, Mike. Hold on, Mike. Much better.
That's better. There you go. Much better. So join us on March 25th. You can RSVP. There'll be a link connected to this amazing video. I'm excited. Kit is a wealth of knowledge, but also a joy to be around. And we need to absorb all of her energy and become brilliant writers in any way, shape, or form. And even if you're not wanting to write musicals, it is always great you never know when you have to have this information. So we hope that you join us. And thank you for listening and watching this whole video. Yeah, sign up below. Bye.
Yeah,
we're gonna say goodbye to you guys.
Bye.
Come join us.